It's finals time, everybody. Welcome to the Drone Champions League. Time to crown our champion of the DCL Women's Cup and our World Championship with our live virtual racing here from the virtual Drone Grand Prix of the Stavanger Region in Norway. It has never been this close. Our top two teams are tied on point. They've all been Raiden versus XBLADES. Raiden won 2 of them, XBLADES won the others. So they are bang tied, 900 points. It's a drag race to the end today. The winner of today out of those two teams is the world champion. Hammer are the pilots who are going to kick things off in our first sprint race ever in the DCL and our first time racing on the Stavanger Region's Harbour track. Here it comes in front of that incredible Houston mural that they have, heading for that Lisa gate on the side of that, and we're away with the dark blues of Quad Force 1 against the greens of the Spanish drone team, and Danube making a good start over Jake Hammer there. There's Propsicle and Jake Hammer trying to move up, but there's 3 seconds between them and the green team. They're on the long straight of Colourful Street. Danube and Silvio took turns in the lead of that one, but they both make it in front of Quad Force 1. That's a sweep for them in the first race of the day. Leviathan and Propsicle seconds and seconds behind. Under the arches is all good. He's going to make a lot of work on this corner and don't get caught by any of the obstacles. He doesn't. Isha moved up a little bit. Zamora stayed in front of him, getting 4 points there. That is a great start for SDT. Darkex and Salih having a race between them for the finish. Darkex gets it. 4 points for him, 3 for Salih. XBLADES dominating there.
It's what we've been talking about before. They are ready for the finale. They want this title. And it feels like they're just warming up now a little bit.
Remember, they've been averaging 20 points against every other team today, which is just unheard of. At the moment, there are 6 points between SDT Perpetuumcoin and Raiden Racing. 6 points between Raiden going into a final to defend their World Championship title and handing it over without a battle. SDT going to pick up some more points here if they feature in the top 4 at the end of this big heat, and then the last set of racing will be Raiden Racing against Quad Force 1, and Raiden will know what they have to do to go and fight to retain their title. This race, massively important. SDT, first ever time in a grand final. Maybe a little bit of a step too far, but a small final would still be a huge result for them. Zamora may well move up, and looks like he's doing so. He's not just got Kenny. Oh, he had Star as well, but Kenny just so close. Look at that. What a battle this dive gives us. 17 points for SDT Perpetuumcoin, puts them on a heat point score of 76. Raiden are on 64. Raiden are 12 points behind defending their World Championship title. Raiden against Quad Force 1 as the last matchup of our round robins for this season. Raiden have to score 13 points or more to make it into the grand final for the defense of the World Championship title, which I think is the grand final that everybody would love to see. It all comes down to this. Maybe the whole season comes down to this. Mayans and Yuki with the American pilots behind them and in front of them. Mayans is trying to push it, going for the moves on the vertical slalom, but not enough, and it's all gone a bit wrong for Mayans. Is he going to make second? No, he doesn't. Mayans is third. Jake Hammer got him.
Ouch.
That's a disaster for Thunder FPV. Costa and Longcat really need the 1-2 here. This is so close to Raiden's entire season and their World Championship title disappearing from them without a fight at the end. Costa and Longcat out in front, but Birkin is moving very close to them. The vertical slalom isn't a problem for the Raiden drone, so there's the 1-2. But Costa and Longcat, 7 points there. That's more like it. You have to get 3. Not 3 more than Quad Force 1, just at least 3. This isn't going to do it. That's 2 points for you. You've got to get Longcat, Mayans or Yuki into that top 4. Longcat moves up. That makes it 3 points. Costa getting 2 points here. Now Longcat getting 2 and Costa getting 1. Mayans wants to move up through the field, and he does! Look at that finish. Of course it's Mayans. It's always Mayans when you need it at the end of a race. Propsicle gets 4. Raiden gets 6. That will put them into the grand final for a World Championship showdown with XBLADES Racing, the final you all wanted to see. 3 races between them to see who will take it. Who will be in the small final? SDT, with their best score they've had in 2022. they'll be into the small final, and it is China Dragons who will join them there. Quad Force 1 and Supersonic X both miss out on a small final by 1 point. Small finals time between SDT Perpetuumcoin and China Dragons. Zamora with a good start. Isha with him. Maybe the pressure is starting to hit the China Dragons teams as they realise this isn't just a fun race for third place today that you're in. Kenny has managed to pass his teammate Durek, but in the front here is Alex Zamora, and there are no quads, no obstacles in front of him, just a finish gate on a 1-2 as Isha comes in 0.4 of a second in front of either of the China Dragons pilots. So SDT move another step closer. So big heat time. Big heat of the small final, and a lot riding on it. And we're looking at Durek, who's on his debut in the DCL and is leading the way for China Dragons. And any moment now, if he gets the turn right, may well be leading the race. Everybody's so close, except for Kenny, who's a little bit behind. And Zamora, the most experienced pilot on SDT, is not getting it done for them as he's right at the back. But you know what? Danube and Silvio may well save the day as they are phenomenally good around Stavanger Region, as we saw earlier on today. But at the front it is Star for China Dragons, getting Danube with 0.08 of a second. That is going to get 5 points for China Dragons and 5 points for SDT. SDT will be the third place team of the Virtual Drone Grand Prix of the Stavanger Region. Congratulations SDT Perpetuumcoin. XBLADES have been absolutely dominant throughout the round robin stage, scoring 99 heat points against all of the other teams. That has never been done before. XBLADES against Raiden, former world champions against reigning champions. Here we go, everybody. Don't go anywhere, everybody. It does not get any better than this anywhere in the world. Yayu was in the lead. Longcat having a little sniff to try and take that from him. Drobot! Drobot exits stage left, completely missed the loop there that he had to do. He is way back in fourth. It's all on Yayu, who's in his debut season, been racing with XBLADES all year long, picking up points all year long. He's utterly fearless, but Costa and Longcat have got him. This is massive for Raiden. Costa gets the win, Longcat is second, Drobot, who was so far behind, is third, and Yayu, who has been just unstoppable this season. Oh, something caught him out there, and that is big news for Raiden. As that is 7 points for Raiden. That puts them ahead of XBLADES with one big heat to go. There are 10 points in this. XBLADES can win it, Raiden can win it. They can both tie the thing up. I feel so for Yayu, and he needs to shake that off and hit this big heat. He is more than capable of winning this big heat. Now we're going to see what he's made of. Mines, Costa, the final race possibly of the whole 2022 season. It comes down to this. XBLADES need to score more points than Raiden. They need to score 4 more of them. Currently Dark-X in the front, then Mines, Sally, Longcat, Yayu fighting for 6th and dropping a little bit further back. Drobot, again, Ashton Gamble from the States, such a legend, 2-time world champion, at the back, but not far behind as there's only a few tenths of a second between all of them. Under Pulpit Rock we go. Dark-X and Sally, Mines and Longcat in the middle. Mines moving forward. You've seen him do it again and again. You've seen him get points for Raiden so many times at the death. Mines wants to win the final race of the season. He nearly does. Dark-X gets the win of the race, but Mayans and Longcat, with Sally behind them, tie it all up. Raiden Racing retain the DCL World Championship title. 13 points for XBLADES, 17 points for Raiden. Raiden win the grand final and are the Virtual Drone Grand Prix of the Stavanger Region in Norway champions, and with that, outscore XBLADES in the World Championship standings. They retain their title. They are the DCL World Champions again, the Japanese team of Raiden Racing.